Dear friends and family, we're gathered here today to celebrate the life of a woman I hold very dear to my heart. Parting ways is a sweet sorrow, but Opal Henson was loved by so many, and I was lucky enough to call this woman my great-grandmother. She was an angel on earth and was an independent and quiet woman that didn't like to take from others. She always took care of me and my sister after school or on the weekends. A lot of the times she would take us down to the creek and break off sticks for us to throw in it. She would also, when we would ride our bikes or our tricycles, she would chase us up and down the driveway because she thought that we would get in the road. She never liked to say no, and she tried to do as much as she could for those around her. She was married to a wonderful man who served in the military, and when he died, she lived at home by herself, but she liked it that way. She never wanted anyone to have to take care of her. I remember she would be outside in like the 90-degree heat with jeans on, a flannel, and a big hat mowing the grass. Would not have my grandpa help her at all. As most of you guys know, she was a brilliant cook. I remember her butterscotch pie and cream corn being the highlight of any family gathering. For most of you, you can still envision her in the kitchen cooking up all of our favorite foods. We've all been touched by her warmth and generosity. My two favorite memories of her was when I was 6 and I decided to accept the Lord into my heart. She took me into her room and walked me through all of it. Also, the second was when she liked to clean, and she poured some bleach in a cup, and I ran into the kitchen and wanted something to drink and grabbed a cup of bleach and drank it. And my grandma internally panicked, but done really well, and made me throw up, and then ended up giving me like 3 cups of milk. I still don't really know why. She got the diagnosis of lung cancer at 71. She went months not telling anyone she was sick. She never wanted to burden anyone with her problems. When she finally received her diagnosis, she went through intense chemotherapy. But in the midst of being sick, she always wanted to make the people she loved happy. She was a godly woman and never missed Sunday. While she was sick, the doctor put her on, so she had to stay at home. She wasn't allowed to go anywhere, but she still jumped in her car and went to church, and the pastor had to call my grandpa to come get her. She was truly an inspiration and a role model for me and others. I miss you, and everyone else does too. Her passing is bittersweet, but I know you are in a happier place and smiling watching over us. I love you more than forever. Thank you for touching everyone's heart and being a woman I will forever admire.